Hello and welcome. This is Robert here with another Techie 311 video for you guys. 2016 is now history. 2017 is finally here. And we've got a lot of stuff going on in 2017. Some things actually came out within 2016 that are going to be better now in 2017. So we're going to start off first telling you guys there's going to be a lot more new gadgets and a lot more new stuff that was actually presented in this year's CES, okay, the Consumer Electronics Show. And a lot of that's going to have a big impact on 2017. We're going to start off first, though, with Apple. Because, as most of you guys know, and if you didn't know, in 2007, Steve Jobs presented the very first iPhone. So the very first iPhone presented in 2007. Well, now we're 2017. So that's the 10-year anniversary of the iPhone. So Apple is planning a big change for the iPhone. This is going to be probably bigger than most of the other iPhones out there. So we have 7 iPhone models out there now. There more than likely will probably be a 7S, 7S Plus. But it's that model, the iPhone 8, that's going to be the new one. Definitely no home button. It should be all glass, front and back. And possibly a curved glass that we know of. Now, topping this off, in March of this year, we're probably going to get the beta of iOS 11. iOS 11 will give us some clues and some tips on what iPhone 8 can do, pretty much. So that's going to be the big news. Then their second news is going to be more of possibly new upgraded iPads coming out. And the rumor last year was no more iMacs or Mac Pros. Well, the rumor this year is there might be new Macs. Now we know of the new MacBook Pro, and that one actually has become better this year because of a glitch in Safari that Apple already fixed. So now we're looking at probably new Macs, possibly with some touchscreen abilities maybe, and new iPads of new sizes, of course no home button and so forth. So that's something that we can look for this year according to Apple. Now we also have TV. TV used to be you come home, you sit down on the couch, sit down on a chair, sit down in the living room and you watch TV. Cable boxes were connected, they were wired to your house and so forth. Well now, this year in 2017, TV is going more mobile. So in other words, iPads, computers, tablets and so forth, you can watch all your shows. Last year we had the launch of DirectvNow. So that's basically, you have AT&T has their UVerse, their DirecTV, and now they have DirectvNow. And DirectvNow is pretty much the service of TV without connecting to any boxes. You can watch it anywhere you want. It has its own subscription base. Well, Hulu, the other TV source that's out there, is working this year on creating a live streaming section of their app, as well as getting a digital DVR. We know Sling TV is already working on a beta digital DVR. DirecTV states they're going to have a digital DVR this year. So we're going to have the competition now. You've got the PlayStation Vue, you've got the DirectvNow, you've got Sling, you've got Hulu. Netflix is even working on, or I've been implemented downloading the movies for later, or downloading the shows. So TV is becoming more mobile. It's kind of leaving the living room, leaving the area of the house, and you can watch everything you want. There is a couple of more apps that allow you to watch movies for like $1, but some of them are in little disputes right now. But that is going to be fixed up probably by the end of this year. So TV is definitely going to change. Now, in CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, the home is going to be becoming a lot smarter than us. A ton of new gadgets came out. That'll work with Apple's HomeKit. That'll work with different Nest products and so forth. So the home itself is going to become smart. So you've got the Google Assistant that's going to help you out. Apple's coming up with a Siri Assistant, so you're going to have that as well. You know, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to make the home smart. A lot more gadgets, turning on lights, thermostats, and so forth. Those are all, you know, were presented in CES that are going to be out by this year, the end of this year, or next year. So that's going to make the home a lot smarter. That's something else that we found out. Now, I've got another one in here too. Oh, this one too. This has to do with the movie theaters. We used to go and we used to buy a movie ticket, or even now on our phones we can digitally get a ticket, go to a movie theater, sit down in a seat, get our popcorn and drink and watch. That used to be the case. Well, now, what I've been noticing on iTunes, I did a video on this back before, so if you want to see my old videos, go ahead and subscribe to this channel for that. iTunes used to take about 6 months before you get a digital movie to watch. Now, as soon as the movie hits the theater, so if it hits it on a Friday, that same evening or by midnight of that day, you'll see it already ready for pre-order. Now, it's for pre-order, not for rent. 5 months down the line, instead of 6 or instead of a year, you're able to get it for rent or to buy. Apple wants to work out a deal with the movie industries to where as soon as the movie hits the theater, so it hits on a Friday, 2 weeks later, that 2-week span, you've got it on iTunes and you can digitally watch that movie. Instead of having to walk to the movie theater and pay your 20, 40, or 80 bucks now what it is, you can watch it at home. Now, we don't have a price point on this, so we're not sure if it's going to be the same as the rental price or if it's going to cost you a little bit more. But who wouldn't pay 20, 25 bucks to watch a movie at home without having to drive over to a theater, wait in line, get tickets, have noisy people in the theater, and all that stuff? So it's a possibility. They're in talks right now. We don't know if it's going to happen in 2017. It could be 2018, 2020. We don't know. But that is a possibility, and that is coming out. So movie theaters are going to be hurting probably this year. We have, like I said, if you've been looking at my blogs, we're currently at iOS 10.2.1 Beta 4. That's the current update right now. So I'm not sure when you guys are going to watch this video or not. But iOS 10.2.1 did not actually come out. We're still waiting on it. So they're still doing a lot of betas, which is kind of odd, but they're kind of fixing it a little bit. Now there's a rumor, and we're actually been heard about, that iOS 10.3 should be coming out to beta after 10.2.1 launches. And 10.3 is going to have, they call it this theater mode. We don't know if it's their rendition of dark mode or not, but that's the rumor of what 10.3 will have. Now, when 10.3 will be released, we don't know, because right now we're in 4 betas of 10.2.1. So are we going to have 4 betas, 5 betas, or 6 of 10.3? So my assumption would be iOS 10.2.1 come out close to the end of January. 10.3 sometime before March, because in March they're going to have their annual keynote. And in that keynote, they're going to present iOS 10.11, or actually iOS 11, not 10.11, sorry. So iOS 11. And iOS 11, well, that's going to be higher than 10.3. There's no point in running any more betas. So that's going to be what's going to be in the updates. We've got, of course, watchOS 3.1.3 to fix the glitches of the other watchOS, TV OS 10.1.1, and probably some Mac updates coming here and there. There'll be a few things. So that's so far, guys, is how we've started off 2017. So sorry I missed you guys. It's been holidays. I've had no voice. I've been in the little sick areas before, so I couldn't keep this up for you guys. But I did keep my blog up. So that's why I tell you guys, if you can't catch my videos here, you can't catch them on Patreon or Vimeo, down below, you got my links. Go to my blogs. My blogs are updated basically daily, and every time something comes out, I put stuff on those blogs. So check out the blogs, sign up for my blogs, be sure you're subscribed here. If you do like the videos, give them a thumbs up, alright? I want you guys to be following me everywhere. I mean, you've got my Twitter account to follow me, my Facebook, Vimeo, to watch my other content I have on there. So there's a lot of stuff to see. Go on Patreon, though. You might think that you're getting nothing on Patreon, but you're getting more than you're going to ever get on this channel alone. Alright? So go to Patreon. Definitely become my patron. Support me. I'll help you out. Simple as that. You support me on Patreon, I'll help you out tremendously on whatever you need. Okay? I thank you guys for watching. TechGeek311 is back for 2017, so I hope you guys have a good new year that's available here, and I'll catch you guys later with more. We've got a lot more stuff coming up. Thanks for watching.